Welcome to the Health Conscious Living Podcast. I'm Dr. Gayle Myers. In today's episode, we're going to talk about health habits and routines. Health habits are the foundation of our health and well-being, while routines are activities we do consistently to make habits automatic. Did you know that lifestyle health habits strengthen your immune system, lower stress, anxiety and depression, help PTSD, help prevent cardiovascular disease, obesity, diabetes, and cancer, actually lowering your medical costs and saving you money in the long run? Is any of this enough to change patterns of ingrained behavior? Probably not. In today's episode, we're going to look at what are lifestyle health habits and how knowing your personal why is the game changer for starting, implementing, and sustaining healthy lifestyle habits to support your optimal living and purposeful life. What are lifestyle health habits? They're daily routines that create positive change to support you spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, so you can feel your best and be your best. Like getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, regular exercise, eating foods that give you energy and fuel your body for the day, doing meaningful work, staying connected to supportive family and community, meditating, exploring new hobbies, and learning new things. It's a big list. When you think about it, day to day, you wake up, you have your morning routine or your routine with your partner or family, getting them ready for the day. Then you're off to work. Perhaps there's a commute, or since the pandemic, you work at home, or you're a stay-at-home parent taking care of the kids and home. You spend much of your day working. If you do commute, you travel back home. Perhaps you need to shop on the way home. And then there's dinner and bedtime. Phew. A little time to relax and then go to sleep. During that entire cycle of the day, there's barely enough time to get it all done. But you do manage to do some of your routine to move through your day. Routines require deliberate actions. It's how we navigate our day. We have morning routines like brushing our teeth, showering, eating breakfast, dressing for the day. We go off to school or work, have lunch. Then there's afternoon, dinner, and evening routines, ending with going to sleep. Routines change depending on where you live, such as city or countryside, the climate, cold, temperate, hot, the environment, like living near the ocean or in the mountains. Most of our routines are used to navigate our current cycle of life, growing up, being single, partnered, having a family, working, owning a business, or retirement. They're all different. But there's one foundational routine throughout our lives, how we care for ourselves and how we care for our health. That will be different depending on your age, health condition, and how consistent you've been over the years. Maybe you were athletic in high school and you continue to be active through your life, or you stopped being active when you went to college or work or during the pandemic. Habits, on the other hand, are behaviors we do automatically, often unconsciously. Habits form early on, especially watching our parents, peers, or teachers, or social media. Many of our habits work to support your health and well-being, and others may not. Think about all the things you do during your day that are automatic: not exercising, not hydrating enough, eating foods like sugar and soda, for example, that you know aren't good for you, but are habits that you repeat that don't make you feel good over time and make you more tired, uneasy, or anxious. But you still reach for them often. And often they're associated with what we learned and did growing up, or are a way to manage uneasy emotions or stress. Healthy lifestyle habits make you feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, creatively, socially, professionally, And in general, healthy habits strengthen your immune system, lower stress, anxiety, and depression, and help prevent cardiovascular disease, obesity, diabetes, and cancer. Now, let's approach this from a greater perspective. As we've spoken about in earlier episodes, as spiritual beings having a human experience, and although we're not defined by our experiences or our body's conditions, we have these amazing bodies to take care of. So we have a vehicle for the spirit to live in the physical dimension. You could say our body is the only car we drive throughout our entire life. So we want to take care of it, nurture it, and since it's designed to be healthy, the more we give the body what it needs, the better it can function. As we go about our lives day to day, the quality of our health, especially our long-term health, depends on our lifestyle health habits. Take a moment and assess where you are in your life and your current health condition. Whether you're in great health or you're in a health crisis, or anywhere in between, wherever you are in your current health, know that you can tweak, change, and implement new health habits that support your recovery and your vibrant health. How do lifestyle health habits make a difference? Because they're cumulative. Each habit supports the greater functioning of the body as a whole, like getting enough sleep helps your nervous system to repair, strengthens your immune system, and long-term memory is stored while you sleep. So you're more rested, clearer, smarter, and more resilient to viruses. Just as the body's organ systems are interdependent and support each other, the body depends on the lungs for oxygen, the heart for blood supply, the digestive system for nutrition and digestion, the skin for protection and temperature regulation. The spine, muscles, and ligaments support all of your body's functions. Remember, there's an involuntary muscle system that automatically supports you, like the heartbeat and circulation and blood flow, respiration, digestion, urination, and childbirth. Voluntary muscles support posture, mobility, and the brain and nervous system support everything you do, from your thoughts, emotions, memory, movement, breathing, vision, hunger, regulation. Just a brief overview. Each lifestyle health habit has its own benefits, but it's the cumulative effect over time that helps you to function better with more energy, improved mobility, greater immunity, and resilience. So why wouldn't we take care of the body to make it the strongest, most vibrant it could be? What has us overriding the body's needs and waiting until there's a service is needed warning light or system failure, take in for service immediately? We have defaulted to habitual bad habits that don't always support our health, like not getting enough sleep and being tired all the time, eating sugar where there's a short-term enjoyment, but then your blood sugar drops, you feel more tired and foggy, and you don't like what the scale says when you weigh yourself, and it increases inflammation and you ache more. Like a teenager that sneaks out of the house until they get caught. It's been, how much can we get away with? As we look deeper into lifestyle health habits, there are many reasons why health imbalances and disease occur. So be sure to work with a healthcare professional, holistic nutritionist, or health coach. Your lifestyle health habits make all the difference in your health and well-being. How much and what kind of foods you eat, how much exercise and movement you get, your hydration and sleep, tobacco and alcohol consumption, your sunlight exposure, meditation for well-being, social relationships and community, and doing hobbies that you love and inspire you. So what is it about health habits that are so hard to change? Remember, habits are unconscious until we decide to change them. We go into default mode because it's easy. It's what we've always done, and there's likely a subconscious drive that keeps us repeating the lifestyle default habit, like staying up too late, not getting enough sleep or exercise, eating foods that make us feel logy and gain more weight. Basically, any health behavior that you hear yourself saying, I know I need to change this, but later, until we get a prompt that we have to change, or else we lose the health we have. Or we lose the health we have, and now the time is up. We can no longer put off the necessary changes. When you know you need to make the change, and you decide it's time, you want to lose 5 to 10 pounds, or get more sleep or exercise, or eat healthier foods, or drink less alcohol, or quit smoking, and you decide because you should. You say to yourself, well, because I should. That doesn't usually work. It may work as a prompt, but it doesn't usually sustain you through the phase of becoming your go-to health habit until you discover your true why. Discovering what is most important, discovering what you truly value about your health, is a much more successful prompt than because I should. Deep down, you know you can thrive and have an extraordinary quality of life, live longer with more vitality, and bring your best to your life and family, regardless of your age or health condition now, starting where you are today. You decide it's time to change a habit that is supportive, because not only do you understand the benefit of having more energy, enjoying your family, work, and hobbies, you not only understand the benefit of healthy habits to reach your personal and professional goals, but you feel the benefit and experience the change in vitality, mobility, clarity, enthusiasm for life again. Let's say you want to lose 5 pounds because you want to be able to move more freely, to be able to play with your kids, enjoy a sports activity like swimming or surfing, taking that dream vacation and walk around and enjoy the travel, joining a walking, running, hiking, or biking group, a group activity that is fun and keeps you active and socially connected. All these health goals are making memories that you and your loved ones will cherish forever. In the big picture, that's your why. That is likely a motivator that not only will keep you taking each step forward towards your goal, but reinforces it to become a health habit. That is important and natural to your daily routine because it becomes your go-to behavior that feels good. Here's an exercise that you can do and come back to again and again. Take a moment and think about your health goal that you have. Envision you've reached that goal. It's now become a natural part of your daily life, and you're thoroughly enjoying your health. How do you feel physically and emotionally? Stronger, more flexible, more relaxed, have a more positive outlook? What do you do that you enjoy as a result? The activities you enjoy, you live longer and a better quality of life to fulfill your dreams. How does it empower you to stay healthy? You know you feel your best when you support yourself with healthy lifestyle habits. Listen to your inner wisdom. Your answers come from within. Let your why become the foundation for your change and the motivation for your actions, one step and one day at a time. Before you know it, those actions become your new habit. We used to think that it took 28 days for a habit to form, but it turns out that it's approximately 66 days. Now, don't get discouraged. When you do something that makes you feel better and better, it gets easier. Remember, habits are unconscious, and there's a part of the brain, the basal ganglia, also known as the habit center of the brain, and allows things to happen automatically when triggered by an urge or a cue. Routines are deliberate actions that help transform healthy activities into habits so they become your default. When you know your why, it's easier to commit to change because it's you embodying your optimal health the way you envision it. What if your commitment to embody your new health habit becomes an exploration and a discovery of new ways of doing things that you enjoy? The more you do activities that you enjoy, such as walking, biking, golfing, canoeing, tennis, hiking, swimming, dancing, the more you'll want to do them. When you prioritize your specific health goals, keeping your why in mind, start at the level of fitness where you are currently, not at the fitness level you used to be or where you think you should be. Maybe you used to be able to walk for 45 minutes, but you have been sitting at your computer, so start walking for 10 minutes instead. So much of the time we set goals that aren't attainable based on what we think we should be able to accomplish. For example, I'm going to complete a triathlon or climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Maybe it is your goal, but to get there, you have to break it down to multiple small doable steps that build your strength and endurance over time. Studies show the SMART method works best to reach your goals. SMART is an acronym: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. The specific goal in this example is you're going on a hike this summer with your children. Measurable, to be able to hike for 60 minutes. Attainable, you're capable of that physical level of activity and start by walking for 10 minutes and increase incrementally. Don't start hiking for 4 hours. Realistic, you know you can accomplish the walk for 10 minutes and then increase 2 to 3 minute increments. Starting is easiest when you can do it in small snacks called exercise snacks and build up your time. Time bound, set a realistic date, like in 6 weeks, I will walk for 60 minutes, and you can update the time frame as you go. Once you have figured out your goals, you can create a personalized wellness plan aligned with your goals. And here are 3 steps. The first, understand what your wellness goals are. Start with your why. Knowing how you'll benefit and holding the vision of you already accomplishing your wellness goal will make all the difference in your motivation. The key to achieving your wellness goals is to create a tailored health habit plan that not only helps you achieve your big goal, but sets you up for a daily routine that supports your momentum and gives you more energy for the day, better productivity, and a more positive outlook to support your overall wellness. It also tells the reticular activating system, that part of the brain that filters what is important, to prioritize your wellness. Then you begin to notice all the opportunities to take walks, park farther away from the store, take those stairs, find time to take walks with your family or coworkers, for example. The second is to start your day with your wellness goal in mind. If your goal is to increase your fitness level to go on that hiking vacation, keep that end goal in mind when planning your day to stay inspired. To begin, break each lifestyle health habit down into small steps or 10-minute increments and build from there. Each step counts toward reaching your goal. So start with walking daily for 10 minutes, then add 3 to 5 minutes over the next 3 days. And once you build your time up to 30 to 40 minutes, add hills to your walks. Remember, start with the level of fitness that you have and increase from there. Go for shorter hikes on the weekends, then do more challenging hikes that are achievable. Don't go for the hard hikes from the beginning. It's very discouraging. Third, implement 3 lifestyle habit changes that will help you achieve your goal. In this example, prioritize the easiest and most important first. Then add the next 2 lifestyle habits. If having more energy to exercise is the goal and you're a night owl, then back down your bedtime by 15 minutes until you reach a doable 10 to 10:30 p.m. sleep time. Have a bedtime routine that includes shutting down all technology at least an hour before bedtime. Instead, read something inspiring like poetry or meditate to relax in order to release the stress of the day. And finally, make a to-do list for tomorrow so you don't have to think about everything that needs to be done while you're trying to rest. Start your day with a nutritious breakfast and make drinking more water, preferably filtered, throughout the day. Then walk for 10 minutes. Now you've set yourself up to have the energy you need at the exercise level you are currently. Be creative in your wellness plan. Your children and coworkers are sure to be inspired by your example. Consistency builds momentum, which gives you results. Give yourself affirmations. Not only you can do it, but you're doing it. Celebrate each incremental step along the way. Take time for gratitude. Look at where you started, how you are making changes, and notice what's improving. Are you more mobile? Has your increased activity started to show up on the scales or in your pant size? Do you have more energy? Hey, if you find yourself skipping a step or a day, go back to your why. Most of us think of returns on our investment as financial. When you make small investments financially, they compound over time. What if you think about your health habits as investments in your overall health, longevity, and well-being? Lifestyle health habits compound over time also, supporting your other habits with multiple benefits, improving your fitness and overall well-being, strengthening immunity, and their anti-aging. Why not feel your best and be your best and thrive? Is that worth small investment that becomes a joyful habit that supports your health, immunity, and well-being? So, whatever your why is, go find ways of making that important benefit part of your daily routine to enjoy and celebrate your life. If you go to my website, healthconsciousinc.com, sign up for my email list, and you'll receive 10 lifestyle health habits checklist. The link is in the show notes. So let's review. Remember your why. Commit to your wellness habits. Consistent action moves you forward, building momentum. Give yourself total permission to be optimally healthy and reap the benefits. Let's review. Remember your why. Commit to your health habits. Consistent action moves you forward, building momentum. Give yourself total permission to be optimally healthy and reap the rewards. And now I invite you to listen to the meditation on finding your why.